Well, hello there, YouTube family. It's been a bit of a while. I did promise you I was going to make another video probably, I think, on Tuesday, but that didn't end up happening. So, welcome to today's weigh-in video. If you're new here, thank you for stopping in. I hope you enjoy. And if you do, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And a comment would be great too. I always love hearing how everyone's doing. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. And again, if you enjoy the video, if you're not subscribed, all that yada yada applies to you as well. Anyway, okay, moving on. I wanted to have a chat about something that I saw written by Susan Volpe. She put a post in our Facebook group. Slim Win, by the way, is the name of our Facebook group. And everything is in the information box of each video that I make regarding the group, regarding the chat, regarding the YouTubers that are in the group who participate in what we're doing and so on. Anyway, so she commented about what it came down to is I think she was reading a book and the author was discussing what happens to us when we died in a chronic way, which most of us do after a while, especially the older we get, the longer we've been alive and dying, right? Myself, first and foremost, in that department. Because she's been struggling and she wanted to share that she found out pretty much what she thinks is why she's struggling so much, because she's tired of dieting. I find myself saying this more than not lately, especially, and I call it diet fatigue. I don't know if I coined that term. That's just what came out of my mouth one day. I don't recall reading it anywhere, but I think that you just get tired of it. And so what I've been doing, and I want to backtrack on that a minute. I'm not the only one that's been struggling. I notice a few people that I know, and I notice looking at them and what their fight is that's going on between themselves and the food and the diet plan in some cases, right? Because sometimes we fight with the diet plan. We just keep on trying it, and it's not working. And it's not the plan, it's not us, it's just that dieting doesn't work. Overall, we know this information, okay? But we still, what do? Just not try to lose weight? We can't do that either, right? So, yeah, you can say dieting doesn't work, diet interventions don't work, all you want. But the bottom line is that a lot of us out here need something in order for us to try to get into control of what is going on regarding our eating habits and in getting healthy. So, that being said, Susan went on to say she's still struggling. She's trying this diet, that diet, and the other diet. She's going in a circle, and nothing seems to be working for her. So in thinking about what I've been dealing with lately regarding my same couple of pounds coming off, going back on, and I'm just getting fatter. I'm not getting thinner. Now today, to let you know, my weigh-in was fine. I was 145.4, and I'm up 0.4 from when I weighed last week. I'm okay with that, and I'll explain further about why I'm okay with that. I've weighed 176, recorded 176 weigh-ins in my NutriCheck, but due to the fact that I have this new phone, I can't access that information. So I wasn't able to go back far enough, but I was able to figure out, by the grace of God, looking at my Weight Watchers app, that I have actually lost 4 pounds since February 17th. So I'm going to hang on to that. Not for dear life, but I am going to look at that as a positive. I've lost more than that, but I've regained it. But in the meantime, I can say to myself, look, since February, you have lost 4 pounds and move from there. So talking last night with my friend Beth, who is someone who's been in our group, we've been together since I started my YouTube channel. We talk at least once a week. Last night in chatting with her, I decided to put myself in maintenance mode as a way to deal with the issues that I'm having with sticking to plan at night. And why am I doing that? Because it takes a load off. I'm going to call the 0.4 gain, as my friend Stephanie of Stephanie1975_SW says. That's her channel. She always says every time she does a weigh-in, it's a gain-tain, because it's within 2 pounds up or down of the maintenance weight. So it's a gain taint. So you see the positivity that's going on here suddenly because I'm doing this thing. I'm putting myself in maintenance mode to stop the madness. Doing that doesn't mean I'm going to go off and eat whatever I want. It just means that even with the night eating right now, I can stay within this 2-pound up or down and stop the madness, because the madness is the problem. It's not even the eating at night, because the madness is really just creating a stressful situation for me where I'm doing it more. Where if I remove that madness, then it puts me in a totally different mindset. Now, going back to that book that Dr. Forster wrote, The Shift, which is, by the way, it says WW on it because he's a chief officer with WW. However, it is not a WW book. This is a psychology, so to speak, book. It's about mindset. It's about the psychological aspect of eating and dieting, and how our personalities, because there are, I think, 4 that he named, different, affect how we look at food. The type of dieter that we are. And there's so much good stuff in that book. It's worth the money. Check it out on Amazon, and do yourself a favor and gift yourself this book, because I think it will really help you. I know that it's helping me, and I've hardly even read it. I'm not even anywhere near finishing. Like, I'm at 1.5 chapters, and I really feel the need to reread. It's that kind of book. It's really just, it's very easy reading, but it's chock full of information for you. So anyway, that is what I'm doing now. And I think waking up this morning, I am in a different mindset. Am I going to stay here? I don't know. Am I going to eat tonight? I don't know. I don't know a lot of things, but I do know the things that I can put in place to try to help myself that are realistic. My realistic goal right now is to be in maintenance and stay here until I shift again, until my mindset shifts again back into, I call it having an epiphany. I don't know what you call it. Do you call it, I don't know, just turning over a new leaf? There's a lot of different ways you can look at this. For me, it's an epiphany. I wake up in the morning and I'm back on track again, and I stay there indefinitely. This time, it's been a lot longer than in past, but I'm not going to frighten myself with that. I'm just going to put this plan in place for myself because I know I can live with it, and then I'm just going to move on from there, and we'll see how it goes. That's all I can say. I can just keep trying, as I encourage everyone else to do when they're having a struggle. That find a way around it. You know, find what you think for yourself is going to work to get through it or around it. You know, that's all we can do. We can't stop it. Like, I can't, pardon me, yes, I am at Dunkin'. I'm having a nice coffee. First one of the season. So, rather than fight City Hall and do more damage, think about some of the things that you're doing right now if you're having a hard time. Because for me, I'll just say I'm throwing in the towel today, and I'm just going to eat and eat and eat everything that I would normally not eat. And I'm going to end up feeling sick over it. But while I'm doing it, I'm feeling very like, this is what I'm doing and I'm in control. When I'm totally out of control, realistically, right? But I'm just going to do what I want. I'm not going to follow this today. I'm just going to not think about this. And I'm going to eat all the bad things, which is what I did yesterday. And that wasn't good. But I woke up this morning, thankfully, because I talked it over with Beth and I made a little plan. Not a big plan, a little plan. Because you don't want to be overwhelmed with a big plan either, you know. But again, we have a lot of supportive people in our group. It's a really wonderful group. It's growing. And people are really participating, and you can see the help that people are giving each other. And that is the most important part of the group. That was the reason for the group, for the YouTubers that are involved with the group to have a place for their viewers to go. That does not cost money, by the way. It doesn't cost any money. And for us to have a different way of maybe offering support to our viewers. And it's really working. We had 10 people in chat on Monday, including myself. It was a wonderful chat. It was a down-to-earth conversation about issues around being on a diet, basically. You don't have to be on SlimmerRoe to be in our group. We have Weight Watcher people, calorie counter people, and we have SlimmerRoe people. You just have to be a person who's seeking support and wants to also share themselves to maybe help other people. You don't have to share, but it's nice if everybody does share, but it's not a requirement. You could come into chat and just sit there and listen. You don't have to be an active participant and get support. I mean, when we go to Weight Watchers meetings, I've never been to a SlimmerRoe one, obviously, but at Weight Watchers, not everybody talks. In fact, you might have a select few people after a while, if it's the same people that come every week, that actually do most of the talking. But people are encouraged to bring to the table whatever they might want to share, which includes not sharing anything. And we have people who are sharing their pictures of their food. We have people who are trying recipes and showing what they've made. It's just tremendously satisfying to see. To me, it just makes me feel so good to have been being part of this group. It's not my group, it's our group collectively. It's the YouTubers group, the viewers group. It's the members of the group that own the group. We're just there as facilitators, really. And also it helps us, by the way. You know, making videos helps me. Having all of you helps me. And so in turn, it gives an opportunity for all of you to share and for us to get to know you, because we don't get to do that just by comments. You know, there's a lot more you can do in a Facebook group regarding sharing, interaction, conversations back and forth. It's just a really nice thing, and it is free for you. So if you'd like to join, again, the information is all in the description box. The other thing I want to talk about before I say goodbye for today is on Saturday, today is Friday, the 12th of April, tomorrow, Saturday, the 13th of April at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7 p.m. in the UK, we are going to have a fabulous, fabulous event happen. Our beautiful, beautiful friends, Recipes with Roy and Al Geeky Slimmer, so Roy and Alan are going to get together on Roy's channel, Recipes with Roy, and they're going to talk about stroke prevention, because Alan is doing a challenge for the month of April, and he's sharing a video once a week, and he's giving out some really good, important information, which everybody should know about. So this is just another way these guys are going to get together now and do this. So please join in. Please go over and subscribe to Al Geeky Slimmer, and to Roy, Recipes with Roy. Sorry, Roy. And subscribe to their channels and tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. or 7 p.m. if you're in the UK, because it's going to be great. We're all going to be there. We're all going to be talking back and forth. We're going to be listening to Al and Roy chat, because Stephanie alluded to the fact that the two guys didn't get to chat very much in the group, that the ladies took over. So they're going to make up for that in their chat tomorrow. So it should be a lot of fun. So please support Alan in what he's trying to do. And thank you, Roy, for everything you're doing to help Alan out with this challenge. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing that he's doing. And we all love him a lot. So please go over there and give him some support. Both of these gentlemen are wonderful people. Love them. Recipes with Roy has put out his cookbook, and some people in the UK, I think Susan in Australia is trying to buy it. A few people in the UK have bought it. It's now gone international. Good for him. It's a top bestseller for a new book. I know that. And you can easily transfer it into SlimmerRoe Sends. If you come to our group, you can see Kelsey has done it already, because she got that book and she went and made a beautiful recipe. So on that note, let me take another sip. Sorry. I'm going to say goodbye to you for now. Pardon me. I'm going to ask you, did you do anything good for yourself today? If you did, great. Please let me know in the comments what you did. That was something that you did for you specifically. That was good. Something you went out of your way to think about doing for yourself, or maybe you didn't. Maybe it's a habit you already formed. I'd like to hear about it. Put it in the comments, please. If you haven't, I will strongly encourage you to start. You have to start somewhere. Start with step one. Do something good for yourself today. Sit with a cup of tea. Take 10 minutes to read part of a book. Sit with no television on, no social media, and put your feet up and just enjoy the moment, the quiet. Anything you can do to help yourself is very important, because you cannot help anyone else if you don't take good care of yourself. That includes more than just what you're eating. It includes your whole lifestyle. Now, I know it can be very overwhelming when you're taking care of everyone else, to try to even think about taking care of yourself. Been there, done that in my life. But if I could go back, I could have done better, and I wish that I did. So I'll let you know that now, that if you're not doing it already, that you really need to start. I'm really serious about this. I'm going to wish you and your family many blessings, and I'm going to thank you again very much for having watched the video. I will look forward to seeing you again soon. I will be putting out another What I Eat in a Day. I started recording it today, and that will be coming out probably tomorrow. And in the meantime, I'm going to send you lots of hugs, and I'm going to say, stay well, my friends. Thanks for watching. Again, bye-bye.